Good afternoon, Moreau Catholic High School. This is your weekly library podcast. That was a Hadouken from our special guest, Alex Sariano, this weekend. I'm Justin Deep Singh Aulick, and we have our regular guest,
William Miller, upgraded from special guest.
Regular guest now, but not a regular, just a regular guest.
I feel it.
All right. Alex, introduce yourself.
I'm Alex Ariano.
We know that.
What's your favorite color?
Green and sometimes red.
What is that? All right. Anyway, let's start off with the most important news of the day. Alex, what's the most important news of the week?
The library news.
Attaboy, he's finally got it.
He's catching on real
Our
quick.
our little boy is growing all up.
I feel so proud.
So, William, tell him what the library news is for this week.
Well, the library news, as you know, we just talked about the QR codes last week.
And the new books.
And the new books, which came in last week. So, just to make sure you remember those. And actually, our very own Miss Arriaga got a very special award.
Yes, she did.
So, everyone was there. I'm sure you remember it. But, Justin, what exactly was this award for?
Well, this award was because her club, she's the moderator for her club.
Right.
And it's just done so much around the school.
Right.
I mean, it's the reading club, obviously.
Right. Well.
And it's just, I mean, from and I think Miss Arriaga in general has just done so much in the school. I mean, you look at the library with the live at MCHS's, the choir concerts. I mean, we've told you guys this before, but, I mean, the library is just, the readathon, the 24-hour readathon, it's just completely transformed into like
And like a technology center.
Yeah, definitely. And Mr. Arriaga was the brains behind that with, Mrs. Stanton and Mrs. Geiger.
Yeah.
The trifecta of just immense...
Librarians.
Yeah, exactly.
They've been doing a really good job.
Yeah, they definitely have. And I think this award finally gave them
Some recognition.
For all the hard work they put in.
Right.
So, anything else, William? Here. Actually, May 3rd, William, I don't know if you know this, May 3rd, there's going to be a traffic engineer that's going to stop by our school and kind of talk about, guess what? Engineering.
Wow, I think I heard a little bit about that, Justin. Isn't he going to tell us all about Mission and sort of like an alumni career day kind of thing?
All right. I mean, Alex, do you have any questions about Mission?
Yeah, it's just, why is things so crazy? Like, why don't they just get this done already?
Yeah, so, I mean, those kind of questions you can ask the traffic engineer, right? And not just questions about mission specifically, but questions generally about engineering, too. I mean, are you an engineering major, Alex?
I am not.
Well, for those that are,
right,
they can ask questions about engineering as well.
Hey, engineering's a really popular major.
Oh, definitely. And I think my dad was actually an engineer, a computer engineer, and one of the great things about an engineering major is that it's so flexible.
Right. And it never goes out of style.
Definitely not. Things always need to be engineered.
Engineering.
Yep. So that's about it for the library news this week. What else is going on, William?
There's this thing called Kairos, Justin. Have you heard of it?
Kairos, yes, Kairos. No, I'm kidding. Kairos. Yeah, I'm actually going to be one of the leaders on Kairos
because
this
you're in
time,
CMT.
Because I'm in CMT, and it's Monday through Wednesday. So for those of us that are going on Kairos,
pretty much a 2-week.
Yeah, our spring break starts this Friday.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, technically. So, and actually, since I'm a leader, you have two retreatants from Kairos with you right now, actually, Alex and William.
Indeed.
We both will be attending Kairos.
So, I mean, William, give a little bit about your expectations for this Kairos. What do you think? What do you want from it?
Well, what do I think it's going to be? I think it's going to be a great time where we can all connect with each other on a level that we never really had before, sort of in an isolated way that... sort of away from everything else where we can really get to know each other and get to know God better.
Nice. I'm pretty sure I read that speech on the internet. Go, Alex.
Pretty sure I wrote that speech on the
internet. I feel, and what I've heard, is that it's more get to knowing us. As just kind of knowing who we are and kind of what our plan is. Because I've heard that we don't bring our cell phones, so can't really get in any contact with the outside world, or we don't even get to know what time it is. So
Definitely.
Just like
a teenager without a cell phone. Now that's a scary thought.
That's a horror movie.
Yeah, that's modern day horror movie right there. But so Kairos is coming up. That's very exciting. And then of course spring break.
Oh my gosh, I'm so looking forward to that.
Starting on Wednesday. I mean, for us it's starting on Friday, but for the rest of you guys, Wednesday.
Who we're stuck in.
That's a lot of Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's a lot of time to catch up on sleep and actually visit colleges. That's what a lot of people are going to be doing, is spending this spring break to visit colleges and make their final decision.
Well, Justin, I myself am choosing between Sonoma and Holy Names right now. I'm debating the two. And I'm actually going to go visit Sonoma again. I went there, but I'm going to try it out.
Yeah, I mean, revisit it. Make sure you make the right decision, because, I mean, no pressure, but
That's where you're
this
gonna
is
go.
probably the biggest decision we've made up to our life right now, okay?
Other than what pair of socks to wear in the morning.
Oh, yeah, that's obviously more important.
Well, but anyway, so, and another thing is you want to visit a college more than once because that day might not necessarily represent what it's like.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't... I've always found it weird that you can visit a college for a day and then decide to spend the next 4 years of your life there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And actually, nowadays, probably 5 years. But we won't get into that whole debate now.
Yeah.
So yeah, college is coming up, spring break is coming up, Easter break actually, don't forget. Lent ends as well.
Right.
So for all of you that have been giving up sugar and coffee
Cursing.
and this and that, you guys can get right back to sugar and coffee and cursing. Well, actually, maybe not cursing.
Well, so anyway, Justin, even though we're not really part of it anymore, Junior Proms is tomorrow.
Junior prom is tomorrow. So good luck. Be safe, juniors. Be safe.
Don't do anything you'll regret later.
Well, that's about it. Enjoy this. Enjoy spring break. We're not going to have a podcast, sadly, next week, so you're going to have to enjoy this as much as you can.
That's why we made this one extra awesome. Hadouken.
Hadouken indeed. From the Library Podcast, stay classy.